Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump and the Senate finding another thing to fight about. This time, it's over the thing that really unites all politicians: money. Republicans in the Senate have long relied on the National Republican Senatorial Committee and a super PAC called the Senate Leadership Fund. These two entities played a big part in Republicans gaining control of the Senate. Strategy and funding for maintaining a majority in the future were likely to hinge on the entities, and both are more aligned with the McConnell-ish side of the Republican Party than with the Trump side. But now, there's a problem. It appears that Trump world is now upset and promising to set up a competing super PAC. Why? Because the rumor mill says that Stephen DeMora, a former campaign manager for Mike Pence, is going to end up with a leadership role over at the National Republican Senatorial Committee. It seems Trump world only wants loyalists in these positions. The Senate Leadership Fund is a centralized fundraising effort with the sole purpose of helping Republicans in the Senate. A competing Trump-backed super PAC with the same goal will probably not sit well with many of the Republican Party's big donors. Many like to be able to influence the outcome of Senate races, and the existing organizations have a track record of success. Trump's habit of loyalty testing might also not be well received with longtime GOP donors. Undoubtedly, some of the donors will side with a potential Trump-aligned super PAC, and some will stay with the traditional way of doing things. But some might just bow out after deciding it isn't worth upsetting either side. This new dust-up, coming at the same time as Trump demanding senatorial support for his nominees, is either really bad strategy or brilliant strategy. I'm not sure which. When it comes to politicians, there's a cardinal rule: don't mess with the money. Much like the donors themselves, this new front in the fight between Trump and the Senate might harden positions on Capitol Hill, because they may see caving on the nominations as opening the door to handing Trump control of their campaign funds. Or the Senate Republicans might be so afraid of losing donors that they kiss the ring and allow Trump control without much of a fight. It's interesting to see how much pressure Trump is applying to the Republicans in the Senate early on. This is the third example of something that could be perceived as a loyalty test. First was the selection of the Senate Majority Leader. Trump world wanted a more MAGA-aligned majority leader. They didn't get it. Then there's the nominations, which are still in doubt. Now there's this. I'm very curious to see how Senate Republicans respond to Trump world attempting to gain more control over senatorial campaign funding. The senators will know that if Trump can exercise power over those funds, he can influence the votes of senators. That might be a bridge too far. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.